Planners and bullet journals, art projects organized, planner chic.
Well, hello, Planner Babes, and welcome to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so and select the bell for notifications. I post a recorded video every Friday on planning, journaling, arts and crafts, or self-care, and I post a live video just about every Sunday. And I want to thank all my Patreon members who help make it possible to create videos like this. Well, thank you guys so much. And if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. Okay, everyone, this is how my desk area looks now. I am so happy with how I have reorganized it and cleaned it up quite a bit. It just looks so clean. I mean, it was a really clean space before, but it just looks so much cleaner just because I think things that I didn't need over here that really needed to have a different home are now there. And I even took care of the space behind my desk, which to me really is an extension of it. And then these drawers and everything on top of that, they are also an extension of the desk as well, but I didn't reorganize that yet. But I am going to include this pink container, and I'll explain that in today's video. Now, before I go into detail about what is where, I want to let you know that I moved my diplomas around. If you saw the previous video, I took them all off of that big main wall, and I wanted to put all of them over here, but there wasn't room really above the curtains. So what I mean by room is that the space on the wall was not tall enough for some of the frames. So I already had my bachelor's degree there in the orange and black. I moved my master's degree on top of it. I have my completion of PTSD therapy to the left of that, and then when I was in the Navy and I sang at a Colorado Rockies game, that is to the left of that. But my boot camp picture and my completion of Air Command and Staff College through Air University, they're in the sitting area now in my craft room. So let's just start with the desk itself for those of you who've never seen my craft room before. And it's actually two of the long tables that you can get from Walmart for, I think they were like $30 back when I got them, but they were the brown kind and I already had them. And rather than buy new tables, I just took some contact paper. I got some of it from Amazon and some of it from Walmart, and so there are two different patterns, but you really can't tell from from a distance or even up close when you're not really thinking about it. And I just covered those so that they would be white and wouldn't be brown and would brighten up the space. And then on the front here, or in the front here, where I sit all the time, is I made this a long time ago. It's a slanted desk. I made it out of foam board and T-pins and masking tape, and then I covered it with some Dollar Tree contact paper and some Dollar Tree duct tape, and then I just put a pink cutting board on there. I screwed in the part of a clipboard that holds things. I unscrewed it off of a clipboard and then I screwed it into the foam board here, which this was really good heavy duty foam board, not the kind that you get at Dollar Tree. And that is my slanted desk, and it really helps me with my neck and my posture and everything when I'm working. And then there's the opening here where I brought it together, and I just stick scrap paper inside of there. And it works so well for me, and I love how it looks now with the contact paper than before when it was just a black. I still have, if you are familiar, my pink and white and gray really chair that I ordered on Amazon. I am still very happy with it, along with the clear board here that you can roll on, that's on top for carpet, and I got that from Amazon as well. And then here on the top, we're just going to start from the left. So I'm just going to start with the pink container, which came from Dollar Tree. So the pink container and the wicker basket and these two Dollar Tree containers. The purpose of them now is because I do a lot of DIY videos, and that way I can always be preparing for the next video and put everything that I need in there, and I'm good to go, and then put everything up and get ready for the next project and have enough room to really have everything. So this, I have two stacked up so that if a friend comes over and we do a project together or something, then they'll have something and they can shop through my craft room store, so to speak, and put the supplies that they need in there. But I have that to put all the supplies that I need for a particular DIY project that I'm doing for a video or for myself, or art, watercolor, what have you. And then, like I said, to put all of the other things. So this is for like pens, pencils, markers, watercolor brushes, water for the watercolor, all those kinds of those types of materials. And then rulers, scissors, all of that. And then this is all of the other materials like fabric and, you know, contact paper and big things of glue and foam board and foam material and beads and all that, everything I need. And by having two of them there, then I don't have to worry about really piling things up on top of each other, but I should be able to kind of file them because there's enough space, and I can grab what I need with all of this whenever I need it for my videos and for, you know, any project, like I said. And then when you turn here to the right, I've got key things that I need. So right back here in the back is just my little paper container. It was from Dollar Tree, but it was blue and I covered it with white paper. And then inside there was from Goodwill, was a green planter, and then I just put inside there all of the things that I need to have handy right there all the time at my desk. So I've got scissors, pencils, an eraser pencil, you know, it's like the little thing with an eraser on the end, my white gel pen, a glue stick, the stuff that you spray to clean your laptop or your computer screen. Sorry, I have a couple of rulers and I have a bone folder. And then in front of that, I have my little pink salt, sea salt pillar thingamajig. I can't think of what you call it, that I light up when I'm working and I just want to have some calmness. And then in front of that, I have a little container that was in a set. Also part of that set was this holder for Tombow dual brush pens, and it had two of these. And so this one is holding a lot of my black pens that I use for writing and for art. Pretty much every type that I really like to use, there's one of the different sizes in here, and the overflow is in another place, which I'll show you. And so that gives me what I really need handy all the time. And what I did when I was resetting everything up is I just spent like a week seeing what do I always grab for, to make sure what I had up here is what I really need up here. So you guys hear the plane flying right now. I live really close to an Air Force base, so please forgive that. And then I rearranged this as well. And so, you know, this box here I had created, it was on a different shelf before, and I made that using really heavy duty framers quality foam board and T-pins and black masking tape as well. And then on the top of it I have just some Dollar Tree note paper, my phone stand that I got from 99-cent store. These two containers are from Dollar Tree. You actually normally use them in the kitchen and when you're cooking and putting different sauces or dipping sauces, things like that in them. But I like to have some of my washi tape handy here on my desk. So all of the rest of it is stored back over here, which, you know, I'm going to be reorganizing in those drawers. And so right now I just have a good amount that I can grab right here at my desk. And then also my beautiful Dollar Tree Pink Swan tape dispenser that I love so much. And so here I've got a DIY traveler's notebook that I made a long time ago that I'm using for scripture memorization, and this is the insert actually for it because I need to take out the ones that are in there. Then right next to that I have a journal for just journaling a little bit every day. And then to the next to that I have my A5 Stalogy that I sketch in, and then here is my Spanish studies, and then here in practice, here is my Celebrate Recovery journal that I work in and take with me to celebrate recovery every week. And then here and here are my Traveler's Notebook A5s that I created the covers for, that are both holding journals. They're recycled paper from Emerging Green, which is a wonderful eco-friendly company, and I've done a couple of giveaways and discounts for them before. But I made those covers and I used those to track my taking care of my plants indoor, and one is for taking care of the plants outdoors. So that is what is in that. And then to the right of that, it's another Dollar Tree container just like those, the stoneware, and in that is holding a bunch of binder clips because I do grab for those a lot. And then right here is holding my Tombow dual brush pens, one of each of the colors that I have, and then if I have two, which I do have several of them that I have more than one of the same color, then they're over here with all the other pens and markers. And then in the space right under there that comes with that, I just have extra headphones. And then this I bought, and I got that from Amazon, that container. And then this is a candle warmer, which I actually got from Goodwill. And on top of that is just a glass jar that I covered with Dollar Tree pink duct tape and Dollar Tree ribbon. And I fill that, or put in there, some water and essential oils, and I take the top off. I turn on the warmer and it works as a diffuser for me, which is quite lovely. And then over here to the right at the top, I have the 3 Dollar Tree, or 9 of the Dollar Tree little individual acrylic-like drawers. And so I have different things in there. So as you can see, I've got some bigger binder clips for holding my planners open whenever I need to take photographs. I've got some smaller ones here that are more decorative, also rubber bands. Here I've got a ton of washi samples. Under there I've got different paper clips that are gold or silver, and then here I've got other colors and sizes of paper clips. And then here I've got thumbtacks, and then here I've got some tabs and sticky tabs, and then I've got more sticky notes down here. And then on the top of those I have a Dollar Tree little discbound planner, and I write quotes in this one. And then I've got some Dollar Tree sticky notes that are decorative right there to the right of it. And then this was a Dollar Tree massager that I use on my shoulder because I do have trouble with my shoulder. And then I've just got a little set of lights here that I sometimes, when I'm working in here in the evening, that I'll turn on. If you can see the twinkle a little bit right now. Yeah, so if I want to just have one of these little lamp lights on, the lower ones, and then my computer light and that, then it can be really cozy. And then I also made this as well, and it's holding my different pens and markers that you haven't seen already, and they're just divided by color. And then in this pink container right here is just holding brown furniture correction. If you scratch your furniture markers all together in that one container, that pink one, and then this pink bag is holding all of my Sharpie markers, because generally when I use Sharpies I use them all together. So if I do a project that's using one Sharpie that's colored, I'm going to use all Sharpies normally for that project. But all the rest of them are just broken up by color. And then when we go down from there, we have this basket, which is actually Pioneer Woman, that I use to sort out my mail. And then I've got this Goodwill container here with drawers that I put stuff in. So let's look in there. And so these are Dollar Tree drawer dividers. And what I have in here is quite a bit. But right here in the front I have things that I always grab for, which is some hand lotion, nail clippers, nail file, an emery board, lip balm and spray for cleaning my glasses, then a lot of correction tape, a little thing for when you need to smooth something out, like when you're gluing and you need to smooth it out, kind of a little squeegee thing, a pair of small scissors, tiny scissors, because other places on my desk I won't be able to see them because they're too tiny. And then I've got some Dollar Tree craft glue. Those are Dollar Tree scissors as well. This is a Dollar Tree container that's holding that lotion that I put in there, and this is a tiny Dollar Tree spray bottle. And then this is tape runner, there you go. And then this is the thing that you use after you spray your monitor or your computer to clean it. And then these are compression gloves for if I'm doing any stitching, my little tiny stapler and staple remover and extra staples. This is the thing to clean off the screen for my webcam and the cord for that. And then behind that I've got a couple of cases from Dollar Tree for holding headphones or any type of electronics. And what goes in this space right here is the phone, the cell phone, my old one that I used to film on most of the time because I'm filming with it right now. So that's what's in that drawer. Then we go to the big drawer right underneath it, and I actually moved all of these from in the main wall craft area from the past. Check out my videos on organizing craft room organization from Dollar Tree, and I'll put that across the screen for you guys. But this was on top of one of those shelves on that big wall, and I really didn't need those to be visible because they're bags that I'm not using at the moment, so I don't need to be looking at that. And so I rearranged the space on that particular shelf, and then I put all of the bags for whenever I need to be on the go to store stuff. And I like to keep all of the different ones because I like to change them up for the different seasons and activities. And then the big ones with the stripes back here are holding my other black pens, because I can't put all of my back pens up there, right? So the rest of them are in here, and then they've got pencil and pen cases there as well, and actually a couple of pen loops and pen holders. And then we come to the bottom one, and in this one I've got a lot of electronic stuff. So I've got some chargers here, portable chargers, plug-ins for charging. These are all cords that have a certain type of output, and these are the other type of output. Like one is like, I don't know, Samsung, and I forgot because I have different devices that have different ends. And then these are the blue light glasses. I just got these from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna use them soon, so I'll let you guys know how they turn out. They really seem to make an impact, because I always leave my phone on blue light protection, always, day and night, but I can't do that on my computer, at least not the one I have. But my new one is coming on Friday, so who knows. And then in here I've got my HP sprocket. I've got a portable hard drive there, portable hard drive here, portable hard drive here, and then this is actually from Dollar Tree, and it's holding all of my flash drives, which is a really convenient little caddy right there under the desk. I have, if you've seen my video, check that out if you haven't. It's my Traveler's Notebook Bible bullet journal system. That is the bag that I created using Dollar Tree bags. It's what I take everything in when I go to church. And then under the table is just the two pillars that help me create another space up here, sort of another table right in there between this table and the other table, and then those two bookends are just helping to support them. And then to the right of that, I actually set my laptop snuggled right in here, right in this space up against the legs of the table, in between there and these drawers. And then to the right of that, I've just stacked up the books that used to be on the main wall before, or the big wall, before I reorganized all of that. It probably won't stay here forever. I am going to reorganize and clean out the storage closet that's right here behind my craft room as well, and so it will probably go on those shelves there. And so then I reorganized everything here on top of these shelves that are right adjacent to my desk. And so I basically cleaned out anything here that I didn't need, and whatever I kept, I made it visible and made sure it wasn't inside of anything. So this is holding all of my tools. So this is just every type of tool that you can possibly imagine, y'all, is in here. And then I've got this label maker, which is ancient. It is a vintage that my father-in-law once had, and so that's why I have it, just to remember him, because he passed away. And then this is a paper puncher, hole punch, and then next to it is a stapler for creating staple bound traveler's notebook inserts. And then under that I've got my laminator, and to the left of that I've got lamination sheets, and that tray is from Dollar Tree. And then under here I've got both of my paper cutters or paper trimmers, and then I have a book stand, a bamboo book stand, which I got from Amazon, and it actually just helps me if I'm transferring data from one planner to another one to have it sitting there open, easy to retrieve, especially something that doesn't stay open as well maybe. And then under there I've got a CD player, which I actually bought in 2020, I think. No, end of 2020, beginning of 2021, because I was going to be working on some courseware, and it actually required me to have a CD-ROM. Yeah, so I had to buy that. And then I have a couple of video cameras in their bags, and then the accessories for my large professional Vanguard tripod. And so the tripod is in its bag right there, the long thing sticking out, and then next to that underneath there is the clip-on mount for holding a camera like when I travel, and then a selfie stick. And then I am going to update my original art that's on this wall a little bit later. But yeah, that stuff that I created, except for the Organized Planner Chic logo, my daughter actually did that for me for Christmas one year, and I adopted it as my logo. So yeah, that's how everything looks, you guys.
Well, before we close today, I want to let you guys know that I am on Instagram at Organized Planner Chic, where I post all of my creative ventures and adventures. I also have 2 Facebook groups. The one for anyone around the world is called Organized Planner Chic Crew, and the local one is called Phoenix Planner Friends for Christ.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment and share and subscribe. It really helps my channel a lot, you guys, and it tells that YouTube algorithm to recommend my videos to others so that we can grow our YouTube family. And I want to remind you to take care of your physical, mental, and spiritual health, because when one area suffers, they all suffer, and they are equally important. Thank you guys. Be blessed. And until next time, happy planning.